government is the problem. Government is the problem.
Hi everyone, hope y'all are doing good. Welcome to the stream. Hi, happy Tuesday. I did not forget, like literally immediately. Classy. I did not forget immediately what day was. Trust me, I'm fine. Trust me. Officer, I only had a bottle for lunch. It is a singular day of the oh my fuck. Of the week! Holy shit! I can't! Happy day that ends in Y. Hi. Easy! I literally thought it was the 30th. It's not? It's the 1st! Hold up. Oh. Oh, I was right. Okay, well. But welcome in, everyone! Hope y'all are doing good. Welcome to the stream. Today, we're gonna hang out. We're gonna... Okay. We're going to answer a bunch, actually, of questions I've gotten from Instagram about fucking HRT. And then we are either doing more Signalis or ULTRAKILL, because I saw somebody play ULTRAKILL and I feel it. The itch is coming back to me. It does feel like someone skipped a day. Also, for some reason, like as soon as I opened my OBS and everything, one, it gave me an error. Great, love that. And the error hasn't gone away, but I just went live anyway because... So if I just suddenly die throughout the stream, don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine. Trust me, I am always here. Fuck it, we ball! As soon as I move, my OBS, it's like encoding overload. Please help me. I am under the water. Please help me. But whatever! It doesn't matter. Welcome in, everyone. Hope y'all are doing good. And happy Tuesday! How is everyone doing? Izzy, I love you! You better have... Izzy, did you sleep today? Wait, what time is it for you? If it's 6 here, it should be like 11 there. Have you slept yet? You better be sleeping. It's important that you sleep. What? Me? Yeah, of course. Chat. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bonk the shit out of Izzy until she's asleep. That is what we're going to do. Why is it shit? Yeah, of course. I have a sneaking suspicion that somebody hasn't been eaten right now. Also, hi Penguin, hi Painter, Hi, Sketch. Hi, Pretzel. Welcome back. Hope you're doing good. Toxic, thank you for the like. I don't know if you can still hear me if you're at work or whatever. Hi, Prey, of course. Welcome in. Stop calling my phone. Fuck off. Okay. I have said this so many fucking times before. As soon as I go live, somebody's going to fucking call my phone. And I am so serious. I am so fucking serious. If somebody calls my phone right now, that's it. Murder. Death even. Also, I did not forget my water today. Listen to this. Shh. I have a fuckload of water this time. Fucking damn. Yesterday, oh my lord. Yesterday, my voice was so fucking done. Like, from the midnight walk. I was trying to hang out with some people, and my voice was just like... the entire fucking day. And I'm like, okay, you know what? No yacht for me. I lay down now forever. In the eternal slumber. In the eternal slumber we lay. Our month ends very soon. Listen, Pride Month is every month here. There's a new Marvel Rivals trailer. What? Dropped an hour ago. No, I did not see this. Hold up.
After he yawns, another comes to my Glentor. To me, my queen in black.
Holy fucking shit. Oh my god, we have motherfucking lane! Let me have him. Let me have him. Let me have him for one day. Trust me, one fucking day. Begins July 11th, 2025. Okay, July 11th. July 11th. Chat, listen to me. I will somehow fix Marvel Rivals for the PC or whatever. Listen to me. We need this. I need this. I need this in my life right now. Let's go! Oh my god. So glad I'm rebranding because the last thing I want is people thinking it's a hellish design. Izzy, your design is just too epic to ever be stolen. It's too sexy, to be honest. It's just how it is. Why does a white hair woman remind me of something? What? I would never jump on someone and stab them to death. That would never happen. Nope. That's never happened ever once in my life. But welcome in, everyone. I hope y'all are doing good. How is everyone doing? And enjoyed, I hope y'all enjoyed the Midnight Walk yesterday. It was this game. If you have not checked out the Midnight Walk and you haven't played it, do yourself a favor and spend the $33 it costs right now on Steam. For me, besides Death Stranding 2, this is Game of the Year. Oh, Lord. It's so good. Actually, it happened once when Miss It didn't happen. It's never happened before. Trust me, it's never happened, okay? It's just, there's been some artistic renderings of it in the past, but that's besides the point. Hi, Stevie! Yeah. Expedition 33. What? Expedition 33. What is this? That is the game of the year? I'm looking at it and I'm like, is this just Baldur's Gate in a different font? Is this Baldur's Gate but like different? Wait, wasn't this the game that like had AI in it or whatever? Hold up. Or was this a different game? I do not remember. I can't remember if it was like Expedition 33 or it was the, what is it called? Oh my god. Exit 8 or something? There was a game with a number in their title that like recently came out that something was AI generated, and I was like, okay, whatever. The game was made by 30 devs. Let's go! Yo! Went to the beach and dehydrated, tired, and looked like, gosh, please give me a wake until I'm back to the hotel. Hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. Hi, Sharky. I've never seen Expedition 33 before, but it's also like not my thing. Like, I tried Baldur's Gate at this point 7 different times. I just can't get into it. It's just like it doesn't click for me for some reason. It's just like doesn't. Yes, I'm very gay. Yes, a lot of the characters are very hot. Yes, the voices are very hot. But at the same time, I'm like, those like games, they just never click for me in that way. It's more like Final Fantasy 14 Persona. I gave Persona a hardcore try, really well try. And I love the style. And then I'm like, okay, that's it. I just can't get into them for some reason. They just like don't click in my head. Listen, if I can't walk for 15 hours straight in my video game, it's not the best ever. You don't have the attention span. Izzy, my favorite game is
I love
Death
the concept
Stranding.
of Baldur's Gate 3. My brain just don't like managing 4 characters at the same time. If I have 3 PPL to play with and everyone has their ONW character is fine, but I don't like juggling 4 characters.
That's fair. That's fair. To me, it's like... To me, gameplay is so important that like... when I'm playing things like Baldur's Gate or whatever, I just kind of get bored because like I'm not physically doing anything, like, you know, Death Stranding, the ultimate ADHD gamer. You have to constantly hit buttons. That's what video games is all about, though. What the hell? That is playing a game. That is the act of playing a video game. You press buttons. What? Which timeline have I teleported to? What is happening here? Is that not playing a video game? Some video games require you to tilt stick forward. Here, Izzy, I'm gonna blow your mind. I'm gonna blow your fucking mind right now. Some games requires you to do both at the same time. What? Unheard of! Crazy! Who invented this? Satan? Some games don't even require that, but then no, it's the same. Okay, for me, I'm like a huge Sims nerd, like Sims 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. I love Sims. And I have periods where I'm like, really want to play Sims. But then every single time I play Sims, like I make my house, I make my characters, I make them do whatever the fuck I have like the idea for. And then in my head, I'm like, okay, now I'm bored. Because like I'm not playing anything. Also, I will always say this. Sims 2 on PlayStation 2 was actually better than Sims 2 on PC. Fight me. Fight me. Fight me. The reason why I think it's better on PlayStation 2 than on PC is because you play, like physically play with the controller as your character. So you get to like make your character and use your controller and actually physically move your character. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I do not find it interesting watching my character, even though I love them and whatever. Do something. I would rather control that character. That's how I am with games. That's why I really love games like Death Stranding, like ULTRAKILL, like Doom, because I'm the one controlling the character. If I fuck up, I fuck up. You know what I mean? Goofy nothing. You just weren't there back in 2004 or 5 when the fuck did PlayStation 2 Sims come out? When did Sims 2 for PS2 come out? You just weren't there back in 2005. Hi Looney, hi Lily, welcome in. Because you need a constant stimmer. If I'm gonna play a video game, I want to fucking be playing the game. How is this like? Okay. If I'm gonna sit the fuck down and I'm like, okay, I'm going to sit down and I'm gonna play a video game, I want to play the game. Am I insane? Am I crazy? Am I in the wrong here? What is happening? I feel like I'm going insane. How is this? What? Hey, Pyro, what? Play Hercules for the PlayStation 1. I fucking remember that game. Holy shit, what a throwback. Like, what? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, idle games, I get it. Like, I get idle games or whatever. But every single time I do play like an idle game, it's like an idle game I still have to like do something in. Like, maybe you're just fucking right. Maybe I just my fingers just needs to always be doing something. It's just like, it's like the same when I'm doing just chatting here on stream. So okay. So I have a fuckload of Stim toys. Like I have like an old Rubik's Cube that I twist on. I have this like old cloth my mom gave me when I was really young. And I'm just, if you do not see me like talk with my hands like this or whatever, I'm just always like doing this like with my hands. And I'm just like always like doing something with my hands. Maybe you're just right. Maybe I'm just like, maybe the TikTok is taking over. Oh no, the TikTok. Just do push-ups. When the hell am I ever wrong? August 29th, 2003. Yeah, exactly. Remember. I remember. I remember August 29, 2003. Okay, I was there. I remember, Izzy. I remember. Don't try to fool me. Hi, Loki. Welcome in. Holy shit. I dead ass. When I get off stream and stuff like that, I always wonder, wow, I wonder why my voice is so fucked up and tired. And then I just listen to the 50,000 different ways I spoke right now. What happened in 2003? You don't want to talk about it. Trust me. We can't mention it here. It's against TOS. And I have to sign it. Can you explain this gap in your resume? Sorry, I had to sign an NDA. Chat, actually, this is like a 5-head move. If you... Were you even alive in 2003? Fucking yes, I was! I'm fucking dying! Were you alive? Oh. I took a year off in 2003. That is so fucking funny. Were you actually alive? No, I was just pretending, actually. Were you alive in 2003? Oh, Lord. I have not laughed like that in so long. It's a leap year. It was a leap year. Oh, Lord. Were you alive in 2003? That's crazy. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm fucking... Holy shit. I'm dying. Oh, after the new incident. I'm fucking crying. Holy shit. Oh, Lord. 2003 doesn't exist. Oh yeah, I forgot we just skipped 2003. 2003 just like, nah. I can't believe we are in the big year 2023. Dude. What happened? I just joined. I'm just having a giggle fit. That was crazy. Was I even alive in 2003? No. I'm like, actually, oh my god, I was like last weekend or something like that, I was buying alcohol and somebody got carded like in front of me, and the woman goes, "You were born in 2003?" And I was like, and I was like, 2003? What? And like it hit me how old they are. I'm like, oh god, oh Lord. Oh no. Oh. I was not born until... Oh. Yes, I was born in 2003 apparently. My birth certificate, fake. 2002 is a big number too. Is this what we do? So the bigger the number are, like the year you were born, the stronger you are.
Why am I so horny?
Is this how it works? So like if you were born in like 2014, you're stronger than somebody born in like 89. Fabricated from Reddit. yeah, chat, you know, all the old games and stuff I mentioned. I before I started streaming, I spent 2 years learning everything I could about growing up in the 90s and like the old games and stuff, and I just play the shit out of them just so I can like pretend that I was born in the 90s on stream. I wonder if somebody has actually done that before. Wait. Do you think somebody's done this before? Oh, Lord. 0 girly here. Sorry, it was just like I had to just go through my... I just realized how old my sibling is. Oh my fucking god! Holy shit! I remember how it used to be back in the day. I am slowly fading out of this world, but it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. As long as I just keep my youth. Oh! There we go. As long as I just keep my youthful glow. Holy shit! So
Welcome to Club Anarchy on today's menu, a cocktail of yaping with a hint of existential dread and a hint of existential crisis.
I feel like I'm going insane. What the fuck? There are... Oh, holy shit, that is crazy. No, stop with the fucking rats! Trust me, I'm in the same position. My brother just turned 17 and is graduating in December. I feel the dust. It's taking over. I'm being Thanos to have that in reality. Oh. Is that everyone is here young, or are we just old? You see, remember when you started waist training me? I remember those days. Those were the good old days. Jesus fucking Christ. Where's the expense room? I'll delete myself my crimes. Right over. Hands? There. That was last year, right? Izzy, no, that was 2 years ago. Also, I am fucking with you. It was a year ago. But it would be hilarious if I could just gaslight you for like a year straight. I almost committed to it, but I felt it was going to be mean. I felt bad. I'm sorry. No, you started voice training me exactly 1 year ago, and 1 year ago, April, May, Juni, Juli, and 3 months ago. Or in a couple of days, it will be 3 months ago. So 1 year, 3 months-ish. Yes, I gave your girl boss. That's what I do every day. I just sit here and I just tell lies. I just want to see how long I can go on. I'm going to be 37. No, you're going to be 37%
The game
year.
industry keeps making me feel old cause I say, back in the days when games costed less than $50, it was barely 10 years ago.
Somebody, I can't remember who said this to me, but somebody told me that I have been playing Minecraft longer than I haven't been playing Minecraft. And I'm like, that's not... It's crazy. I need to start training. Start right now! now. Start today. If you're like, oh my god, I should be starting voice training, blah, 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 just start right now. Start right the fuck now. And if you're like, oh my god, I have no idea where to start, Google. That, like, what? That is, honestly, that is the craziest thing I always see in my chat or in my comments or whatever. I don't know where to start. Google? Like, where everything starts? It's like, if you want to learn something, YouTube? Google? Like, what? How is this news to anyone? Where everything starts? Okay. If we have a question, okay, listen. If we have a debate right now, like me and you chat, like, right, if I'm saying Ratchet and Clank 1 was released in 2010 for some crazy shit, right? And chat is like, no, that was like 2007. And we go back and forth. We're just going to end up fucking Googling the answer at the end, right? So if you have a question, you just Google the question. The universe started at Google. Yeah, that's don't you know the Big Bang Theory intro? I use DuckDuckGo. I tried using DuckDuckGo, but it's super fucking slow for some reason. I tried using DuckDuckGo and I tried using I even actually tried to use Bing once. Like, just to see how... Wait! Actually, this reminded me of something. Chat. I'm gonna buy WinRAR. I'm finally doing it. I'm going to buy WinRAR. I have decided. Bing, don't cry! Not Firefox. Okay, I just don't like Firefox. Okay, I don't know what it is with
You
Firefox.
ask how is Googling anything news to someone? But I'll have you know that my 4 years in college for network management were pretty much, Google it.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello
Sushi.
Sushi 6321. The beer is to the left, condoms you find used on the
The
floor.
TTS saying the numbers is always so funny. I just don't understand why I don't like Firefox. It just like feels weird to use. You know what I mean? How good luck, Newt. Hi, Sushi. Welcome. Hi. How are you? I fucking hate that vocal stem. I don't know where this fucking like started or whatever. But like I don't know where that "Hi, how are you" came from. It's just there. It's just like, I guess my brain was like, yeah, you know what, we haven't annoyed everyone in like 2 months. Easy! Congratulations. I hope you have fun. I hope you enjoy yourself and yap more later, question mark? I'm free later tonight. I named Sushi. I won't. No! I won't have fun. What the fuck? Why not? Why not? You know what? Just because of you, I won't have fun. Actually, fuck you. I'm gonna be miserable the entire time. I hope you have a good lesson then. Excuse me. I mean a mediocre to maybe a positive lesson. Does that suffice? Is that good enough? Is that what you wanted to hear? Holy shit. Okay. Also, no. The fuck do you want? Do you want kiss on the cheek? I just Squidward that. I got you. Southern. Thank you, Squidward. Thank you. I just love the guy, Squidward! Oh, get tapped on! That's crazy. Sheesh. Oh my lord. Okay. I say welcome in. I am old. Listen, I am so old, chat, that I remember when Vine came out. I remember literally the day Vine came out. That's how old I am. I remember before there was a VTuber tag on Twitch, I remember signing the petition to get the VTuber tag as a part of Twitch. Chat, I remember back in the day when we used PR Live for 2D models. Okay? I remember everything. That was like 3 years ago. Yeah. But that's like an infinite amount of time in VTubing time. 3 years, basically you're fucking... you're just on the floor, a puddle of nothingness. My favorite part ever to like... when people are like, oh, I've been like a VTuber for like a year, 2 years, 3 years. And then you just have like Porcelain Maid Joel who's like... 8 years. I remember when soda cost $1.50. It's never ever cost $1.50 here in Norway. It's always been like at least 10 or 20 crowns every single time, no matter what. Actually, prices of soda in Norway hasn't really changed that much. I remember the original Fortnite
Comment
trailer.
sigh, give sketch_Liz a kiss.
Mwah! I remember playing the alpha for Overwatch when Bastion had a shield and could fucking nuclear destroy every character. I remember when Black Ops 1 came out. I remember when the fucking PlayStation 3 came out. That was crazy. When the PlayStation 2 came out, it was crazy. When the PlayStation 2 released the slim version, it was like, technology can be this cool. What? What? That is crazy. What? I remember... oh my god. I remember how... I remember when I showed my dad the slim PlayStation 2 and my dad literally looked at me and he was like, can't be real. He genuinely like thought it was impossible to like have a super slim like PlayStation 2. He's just like, no, impossible. Porcelain Maid's a certified wine cooler. I hate how right you are, because you are 100% right. He is a wine cooler dad. What the fuck? What the hell? Oh. Hold up. There is actually a porcelain clip that I was watching the other day. I was like, oh my god, this is so funny.
Why do pregnant people get everything?
Oh man, you're telling me.
Why can't I get the stuff that pregnant women get?
Well-
What's the difference between me and a pregnant woman, huh?
Can you get pregnant from self-cest?
I can definitely try. You can't talk to me about this. This is a dangerous route that we're going. Why do pregnant people get everything?
I can definitely try. Oh. Sushi. Fuck you, little bottom bitch. Hopefully you enjoyed that because I spat all over my fucking microphone. Give me a quick second. Porcelain Maid Emperor goes crazy. Okay? Listen, sometimes when the whole like spit redeem comes on, I'm like, either I commit too hard or not enough. So I was like... I think that was before, because that shirt was, I mean after, because this shirt came out yesterday, but this is an old clip. Searching for self pregnancy on YouTube. Nobody in here, I think, will ever understand what this means. Unless you are from Norway. But when MySpace was a thing, and like that was like the thing, Norway made their own version of like MySpace right before Facebook started like kind of being like a thing. And they were like, what if we like combined what Facebook wants to do with MySpace? And they created something called NetBee, which was like, it was literally like MySpace, but like with the chat function from Facebook. With the same customization and everything from MySpace, but just baked into the website, and you could chat like it was Facebook. It was actually so fucking goated. Listen, as VTubers, I feel like it's a rite of passage to either accidentally or on purpose get somehow pregnant art of yourself. Whether you wanted it or whether it became a fucking exists out of accident. What? Yeah. It's a rite of passage. You gotta have Wait, are you trying to tell us something? No. What? Wait, I'm pretty sure I told you this story before, that like somebody drew me pregnant, but like on accident. Still haven't had that happening yet. It will at some point. Hold up. Okay. Yes. This does exist. But there is a story behind this. It was... Imagine the going back effect. So, funny enough, the artist who did that art, it was 2003. The artist who did that art is the same artist who did this art, which is crazy. But basically, so here on the channel, if you have been subscribed for 9 months, there is a little like, you know, like the little picture next to your name. When you hit the 9-month mark, there's a little very tiny version of myself, but pregnant, okay? And I commissioned them for only that tiny PNG because I just wanted to be like a shit post. I was supposed to remove it when I re-debuted. I just completely forgot to, and it's just been so long that I don't even fucking notice it anymore. So it's just like, it's just there, right? Whatever. So, I asked them to draw me pregnant shitpost style and said, or asked if they were okay with it. They said, yeah, sure, no problem. The reason why I'm not like shouting them out or anything like that is because they don't use that name and not like, they don't use that persona anymore. And I have no idea what name and stuff they want me to use. So here we are. But whatever. I asked them to draw a shitpost version of myself pregnant, and they were like, yeah, no problem. Here's the slight TMI, but like, you need it for the story. I'm about to go to the bathroom, right? And I'm literally like on the fucking toilet, and I just get a message on my phone from them that literally just says, I hate pregnant women. I am so sad. Please save me. Oh God. In that order, multiple messages like on my phone. And I'm like, what? And then I just see pregnant.pngs in my little like notification thing on my phone. And I open my messages, and it's a bunch of reference images that they had found and had to use for the art. And I was like, hey, I just wanted like a little PNG. Why did you do like a whole art piece? What is happening? And they were like, what? I was like, what is happening here? And so I was like, well, what? And they're like, you're telling me I didn't have to do this? And I was like, no, you didn't. I just want like a little shitpost PNG next to somebody's name, and that was it. And they're like, oh my fucking God. I did compensate them for the art anyway, because one, I felt bad, and two, they did technically draw a whole art piece. So I was like, here, just take the money for the, for the damage I caused you psychologically. And then later, I just like had it for so long, and I just never knew what to do with it. So I think my first ever TikTok was you know the Unis Honest green screen thing they released many years back, when Ethan's like, wow, I hate this or whatever. It's like that. That was my first TikTok, I think. So I just posted it like on TikTok when TikTok like started being a thing, and you could post like on it without, you know, being banned from being a VTuber or whatever. And I just never got rid of the art. Because I've said this before. Good, bad, or shitposty, I save every piece of art, okay? I have the very first time somebody drew me as a woman. I have the very first sketch somebody drew me as a girl. I have every piece of art, okay? If you think, oh, Sai hasn't saved my piece of art. Yes, I fucking did. I've saved everything. Everything. I remember you used that PNG as a wiki for a few streams at some point. I think so, probably. I can't remember. But yeah. Wait, you said mine? Yeah, of course. What? I even used it for the starting soon before. What? Yes. That. Anything. Use your printed poster size. No, I don't think I will. I don't think anyone is going to be interested in pregnant Sai art besides like the funny story behind it, and that is it. I didn't see it. It's in one of the VODs. Yeah, I say, okay, I've said this so many fucking times, but I'll say it again. If you have posted anything in the fan art channel in the Discord, I have it saved not only on my computer, my personal computer, but I also have it saved my streaming PC. I also have it saved my Google Drive, and I have it saved on my hard drive, as well as backups that I update once a month. I save everything. Because art to me, I'm not, like, it's so weird to me, I've said this before, that it's, to me, if you're a VTuber, art and artists are like, they are your everything. They're your backbone. They're your fucking everything. You know what I mean? So like, if somebody's gonna take the time to draw anything for me, the least I can fucking do is save it to my computer. Meme! I'm working on to tell you that you're beautiful and I love you very much. I've been having a stupid thinking about... Send me pictures of soup later. Wait, what kind of soup? What kind of soup are you having? They're your lifeline. Exactly. If like anything and everything, I have saved, of course, when veggie soup. Let's go. I've saved when people drew me drinking water, because it was like a long time where I didn't drink water. I've saved when, I've saved this from Faust, of course, is huge. Damn it. What? This is from Faust. I think Faust just did this like as a study or something. I have so many things. I have rat version, rat emote. Of course. I have everything. Everything anyone's ever drawn for me, ever. Like everything. Right side, I have what is like some really old art I can show? Like some really old shit. Okay, I can't show that one. Oh wait. I have, this is from, when is this from? This is from 2020, and somebody drew me as a toilet ghost. Why can't you show? Because it has my full ass in it. I'm trying to find like the very first sketch somebody did of me as a girl. Here it is. Okay. I do not remember who did this, but I tried to find them. I proved the rat not biased at all. Thank you, meme. Thank you. Rat approved, rat approved. Because they deleted their Twitter account. No, not the very first, was not kissing. This is the very first drawing ever somebody did of me as a girl. This is from, when is this from? This is from 2018. And somebody drew this because, listen, this was like before I'd committed to being a VTuber or anything like that. We were just in a VC and they were just like sketching random stuff. And they just said I had big sister energy. And they were just like, can I draw you just like more feminized? And I was like, yeah, sure. And that was that. That was the very first ever sketch somebody ever did of me as a girl. And you know the telltale thing of like, this will have consequences later. Never happened. Nope. And then right after that, my friend Sal, who used to be a VTuber, drew me a profile picture, which was this. And like, I used this for months and months and months, not realizing she gave me fucking titties. I did not realize that she gave me boobs in any way, shape, or form. I was just like, sick, yeah, perfect. And like, just went on with my life. And then like, later, she was like, have you ever noticed that I gave you massive tits? And I was like, oh my God, you did? They were just crazy. I think my response was literally, it felt so natural, I didn't care. It just felt right. How did you miss the milkers? I don't know. It was just like, okay, sure, whatever. But yeah, that is some like really, really old art from back in the day. And this was the art I got right when that like came out. It was the first ever art I got as like openly trans. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. Look at this. This was done by Noxy, I think their handle was on Twitter. I think they were Swedish actually. That's how we met. It was super cute. This was also like the thumbnail and everything. To be fair, I even missed the actual milkers that HRT had given me, like, proceeds to run. But yeah, that is all as I also have. Can I even show this on Steam? Actually, hold up. Okay, I'm gonna show this very quickly. Oh wow, this is so cool! Wow. Of fucking course, somebody follows us since I show that. But yeah, that was before I had like my design and everything figured out. That was before I'd met Kissin. So like I didn't have a like I didn't have an artist working with me, so I was just getting art of like the gender bent version of myself at the time. And so I was like, cool, what a time to join. Next question. What's the meaning to life? 42. But yeah. So there's some old ass art from like 2018 to like 2022-ish. And I remember oh my God, this is so fucking cringe, but like it's so funny to like remember. I remember getting like a piece of art because I wanted to see how that felt like, but like it was the male version of myself, just to like see how it felt. And I remember like getting the art. The art was beautiful. The art was like great, right? Like nothing against the artist. It was just like this, like it was like like the art looks good, but it doesn't feel like me, if that makes sense. Which was this one. This was supposed to be my 2.0 profile picture. And I was like, the art looks good. Don't get me wrong. Like the art itself and the artist did a poppin' fucking job. It just doesn't feel like me. You know what I mean? And right after, I met Kissing and we started yapping and we started talking and we started, talking more about art and stuff like that. And bada bing, bada boom, here I am. Next question. But yeah, there you go. Now I took you down some memory lane and I hope you enjoy it. I love showing the old art and like the progression. Like, it's like, this is the VTuber equivalent of like when the trans women take a picture every day and you like see the changes and stuff like slowly over time. This is the VTuber equivalent of that. It's like showing super old art you got and stuff, and then like seeing the newer art. I see what you mean. I still cringe, to be honest, with where I started off, but sometimes that's a good thing. It means you've grown. It means something has changed. It means something you've gone further than hopefully you wanted to be. You know what I mean? Like, I do not watch. So on my YouTube channel, the main channel that is up right now that you can go watch right now, the video I am most proud of is the Rise of Porcelain Maid video. That video, that is my favorite video I've ever done. And I want to do more of those types of videos, but they require so much work and so much planning and like meeting up with people, obviously having the right connections and stuff, like actually knowing that person, whatever. But I can't watch that video anymore because like I had such massive voice dysphoria that like I slightly would edit my voice like in certain parts to make it sound a little better, or like straight up re-record it. And like hearing that parts now, I'm like, still, I think the video is absolutely like popping. I think the video itself is good. I think the content and the info in the video is perfect. And Joel, of course, did like an amazing part for himself. Like he was a huge part of making that video himself. But just listening to myself, I'm like, ugh. Look at this photograph. Yeah. Pyro, of course. Pyro, speaking of memory lane, Pyro has literally been here from like day one. Like, I always wonder a little bit like how everything looks from your point of view, because obviously you're not me. So I wonder how it's from like a fucking like outsider's point of view. I always wonder about that. Like how like a third person would like look at like a trans person life and just see how it looks from like the outside. I think it'd be super cute. Okay, chat, I have a shitload of questions I've gotten from Instagram. specifically. I did not grab every question from Twitter and Blue Sky and whatever, mostly because I don't want to like spend 7 hours answering kind of like the same questions because there are a lot of repeat ones. It depends if they are around you a lot or not. They're more likely to notice where it's not seeing you so often. That is true. So unfortunate in that my voice didn't need much, if any, work. But starting off, I always sound in pain because I actively tried deepening my voice and mask. It's so funny now. I've said this before. I thought my voice was not deep enough for many, many years. So I spent like 4 years trying to like masculinize my voice, which is so funny to think about now. And I also think that's why I have such a love and like an affinity for voice training, because it's just the same techniques but backwards. And it's very, very funny though, because like dead fucking ass, I remember like listening to which video is it? So there is a video on the channel this is the debut video. I remember like listening to this.
Jane butt plug act.
And
would have been possible without like all my friends.
I remember listening to my voice there and be like, wow, my voice is not even that deep. Woo! I can do a mean Dami Mommy voice though. Hell yeah. Listen, the Dami Mommy voice just comes naturally. I feel like a lot of voice training goes from like, I want to voice train to like, I want to do a Dami Mommy voice. Where like the Dami Mommy voice, I feel like it's more of like, it's not like having a deep voice even. It's more like the silkiness of your voice and like the attitude you bring to it. Because like attitude and like how you carry yourself is so much is so ingrained into it. It's actually easier to just high pitch. True. Remember that you can increase your pitch without going to falsetto by just raising your larynx. Oh wow! Or using your nose. Oh wow, that is so crazy. That's crazy. Okay, do we want to answer a shitload of questions? Like, does it feel like anything specific? These are all HRT related, by the way. Actually, a lot of these are like really fucking good. I just also noticed somebody's name in these questions is Rotten Rabies. Oh Lord, I've been wishing for over 4 years now. Sheesh. HRT ever so slightly changed my voice. Here's my crackhead theory about this. I think because you have less testosterone in your body, if you have been voice training either prior or like you're starting, it becomes easier because your muscles doesn't like relax all the way down to where they used to be when you have testosterone in your body versus when you have mostly estrogen. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think this is even true, but like that's what makes sense in my head, I guess. Because like, okay, if your goal is to raise your larynx, like your laryngeal wall or whatever, and like they're very high like this, like really high up here, and this is what you want to sound like all the time, which is fine, like if that's what is pleasant to you, right? And then you like relax more, obviously your voice will drop a little bit. But when you're sleeping, when you're like hung shoeing, those muscles like in your throat like fully like relax, and then you have like that morning voice, and you're kind of like, hi, how you doing? Welcome in. Hi, I hope y'all are doing good. You have that morning voice, that raspy ass like, don't fucking talk to me right now. Like I'm just like trying to wake up. But I feel like the more HRT I have in my body, the more easier it is to get like that glassier noise in your voice and stuff like that. All of this is probably complete bullshit and mostly just like in my head, but I feel like it's changed. I have, and you have a very lovely voice. We have a shitload of questions to answer. Not like shitload, but whatever. Okay, we'll start with this one. These are all HRT related, and you can all also answer. Ask and answer in chat if you so desire. But is there any side effects like pains or feeling weak to HRT? Well, yes. If you watch my stream before, you know I complain about my titties all the time. It is also very specific to you. Some people have very little like breast growth and breast tissue growth specifically. So they don't necessarily have a lot of like chest pains, as in your breast, not like actual inside of your chest, like your heart or something. And that can be either a lot for some or very little for few. And for me, I have insane breast tissue growth because everyone in my family has massive titties. So pretty much every single day I am slightly in pain. And it is because like, I'll move around in my sleep, or like I'll be like driving my car or something and like I'll brush against myself, or even during stream, like I will sit here and I will like brush against myself, and it's like being kicked in the nuts but harder somehow. But yeah, there are not like side effects in the sense of like you're constantly in pain forever or anything like that. It is quite literally like growing pains. That is literally it. But there isn't like any major side effects to HRT, at least estrogen. And I cannot tell you about testosterone because I have not researched testosterone that much. It is just not something that I need to research, so I just don't. But for estrogen, the side effects can be you have a higher risk for heart attacks, breast cancer, of course, which makes sense, blood clots just all over and in general, and you have a higher risk of a brain tumor. But before people panic about that, here's what I'm going to say. If somebody has, like, say as a human being, like if you're just like a normal person, like whatever, you have a risk of getting a brain tumor in your life. Say that risk is 5% as an example, just give it a number. Your risk when you start going on hormones goes from 5% to 10%. That is it. It's not like you will win like 100% get a fucking brain tumor. It just moves up because hormone therapy sets you back basically into a kind of like a new cycle and into a new puberty. And when you are going through puberty, you have a higher risk of like blood clots, heart attacks, cancer, stuff like that, because there's so much changing in your body. So yes, you have a higher risk of certain things, but it's not so much higher that it's like, yeah, you're likely probably going to get a blood clot or something like that. But yeah, it's mostly like it just moves, your risk factor just moves closer to like what a cis woman's risk factor is, but you're still slightly below a cis woman for like breast cancer and stuff like that. So it's like, yes, but not really. It's like with any medication. If you're like on blood thinners, if whatever, then you technically have a higher risk of blood clots than like women in general. Here's one that a lot of people ask me all the fucking time. Have boobs grew bigger? How big do they get and does it hurt? Yes, it hurts. How big are they going to get? It's completely dependent on your genetics. If your mom, say, is like a G cup or even bigger, you can expect to be between a C cup and a D cup or even bigger. If your mom is like an A cup or something like that, then you probably won't have much breast growth, but it depends on your mom, it depends on your grandma, and it depends on your aunts. Everyone in my family personally have massive titties. Literally everyone, mom, grandma, aunts, everyone, like with no exceptions, which is honestly kind of crazy when I really thought about it before, but here we are. And so, yes, I have very big breast growth, and I've only been on HRT for like 3 months, 4 months. I can't fully remember. I haven't been on HRT for like super long, but I go up in cup size basically like every month and a half ish or something like that. You know what? This one is super simple, but I like it. What does HRT do to you? Okay, sounds weird, but literally, it feminizes your features. I know, fucking mind-blowing statements. Physically, that is literally what it does. So if you think of anything like the stereotypical way that is feminine, like say softer skin, softer hair, not longer hair, but like softer hair follicles, you get booba growth, of course, and stuff like that. Your fat redistribution becomes more like a cis woman. So say a lot of the fat goes into your thighs, your ass, your stomach, of course. That is also very genetically like dependent, because there are a lot of people who say have just naturally feminine fat distribution features. Like myself, as an example, I naturally have an hourglass figure before HRT, but that is because I was overproducing both testosterone and estrogen before I started my transition. And a lot of that is, again, completely genetic. And a lot of it is just like, eat more food, see where your fat goes. That is literally it. And HRT just feminizes your features. That is it. It doesn't stop like completely and like neutralize everything when it comes to a testosterone fueled puberty. So like if you start HRT and you have like a full beard, your beard will grow back. That is just how it is. And your hair length will obviously kind of just stay the same. It's not like your hair will grow further or faster or anything like that. Those things will generally stay the same, but you will have softer skin. You will have some people experience like stronger nails and teeth, which is interesting. And you will basically just feminize your body. That is it. True. A lot of people think that when you start HRT, that the fat that you have in your body gets redistributed. That is wrong. If you have wherever your fat is right now before HRT will not move when you start HRT. It is what you eat after starting. That fat gets redistributed over very, very long time and slow time. So keep that in mind. Okay. Sure. Overall, was the process difficult for you, and which method would you recommend? Yeah, Montana, that's completely normal, and that's exactly kind of what you want. So the process for me was very difficult. It took me about 4 years to get HRT, give or take, and it was fucking annoying as hell. What I had to do, I had to first go to my general doctor and talk to her and see what she could help me with, if anything. She couldn't help me with jack shit, so I was like, cool, epic. But she could refer me to a psychiatrist and a gender and social specialist. That's what they were, I think she was called. I went there for about a year until she was more interested in trying to figure out if I had autism and ADHD, which I don't give a fuck if I do or have or whatever. That wasn't why I went there. And so I ended up dropping her after about 1.5 years-ish. And then I randomly, kind of like in anger, just Googled like sexologists in my area. And I found a woman who could help me. And she basically had to do a psychological evaluation of me. And she diagnosed me with gender incongruence. That's what it's called in Norway. Basically, you just get diagnosed with transsexual. That is literally it. And you basically get a piece of paper that says, yeah, this person is trans. They have the right for hormone therapy. And after that, I had to wait another 4 months to get in contact with a private doctor who can describe HRT. Now, this isn't the normal route to do in Norway, and this entire process cost me, I think I calculated between $4,000 to $7,000 in total over the course of 4 years. Thank you, Tay. Hi, hope you're doing good. And it was a very stressful and annoying process, but it is now done, and I have my HRT, and I have quite literally a bunch of paper that says I am legally allowed and have a right to get my HRT. Now, in Norway, we have something called Riksen, which is the hospital in Norway that deals with any and all gender-related issues, whether it is HRT or like surgeries or whatever.
Nice.
But only for trans individuals, not for cis individuals. If you're a cis woman in Norway and you need HRT for whatever reason, or you just have like an overproduction of hormones or an overproduction of like, say, testosterone or estrogen or whatever, you can go to your doctor and get, treatment for that right away. You don't have to go to Riksen for that. If you are trans and you want to do it legally and technically for free, you have to go to the Riksen, which can take between 2 to 7 years. That is, by the way, not 2 to 7 years to get HRT. That is 2 to 7 years to get in so you can start the process of getting HRT, which again takes about 2 years. So, yes, the process was fucking annoying. And my recommendation is talk to your doctor first, your, general practitioner doctor, and just see what they say, see what they recommend. And if none of that works, Google sexologist or gender specialist in your area and see if you can find someone. If you are in the US, you can probably go to like Planned Parenthood and get started HRT within like a day or two. Getting HRT in the US is a little easier in not most, but some areas. Obviously, right now, maybe not, but like normally, like say 2 years ago or 3 years ago, that was kind of the case, but whatever. So a lot of my friends have just done that in the US. They just go to Planned Parenthood. A lot of my friends here in Norway actually went to visit the US only for pleasure, trust me. And like, whoopsie doodle, started HRT while they happened to be there. And it literally took them more than like less than 48 hours, which is crazy. Yeah, in the difference in like, say, the US versus Norway and a lot of countries in Europe is in the US, if you have the money, you can get it very, very fast. In Norway, even if you do have the money, it doesn't fucking matter. The government will have stops and pauses and things in place that will take months and months and months to like do to be able to get what the fuck you want. So yeah, getting HRT as a minor is very hit or miss and requires a guardian or parental consent and stuff like that. And it's a lot bigger process, which obviously makes sense. Okay, this person. Has it positively impacted your mental health? Also, I need to know. I love you. I love you too. Also, yes, Very much so. The biggest and the best change I have ever experienced on HRT is my mental health. Listen, I will say this. I will be very blunt about this. I was beyond depressed before my HRT. I was beyond sad. It wasn't a like depression the way people normally think about depression. It's more like, how do I describe this in a way that doesn't make me sound insane? Okay. It was more like if, okay, you know that scene in Dragon Ball when they tell Goku to take off his weights, you know what I mean? And like you see like the weights are like 50 like kilograms or whatever each, or like in that one episode in Hunter x Hunter when they try to go get Killua back from his family, and like everything in the house is like super heavy. Like the door is 500 kilograms, the cups are 40 kilograms, whatever. That's how it felt before I was on my HRT. It was like, oh yeah, or like Rock Lee when he fights Gaara, takes off his like armor. Hi Lynn. Like when he like drops it, that's how it exactly that's how it felt. It wasn't a depression in the sense of, oh, I'm so sad I can't get out of bed, or I'm so sad I can't take care of myself. It was like, I am so like done with being in this type of life. Like I don't want to be doing this in this way. It was nothing about my environment or the people I have around me or my family or me particularly. It was very much for the guys in the audience and for the trans women who, you know, have it or still remembers, you know, being testosterone fueled. It's the whole meme of like when a guy wakes up and you just sit at the edge of your bed for like 10 minutes just staring at a wall and you feel like there's like a bunch of fire around you. That's how it felt, but constantly 24/7. And so yeah, the best change that has happened to me since I started HRT is my mental health is 1,000,000,000 times better. Yes, I still have shitty days. Yes, I still have shitty moments. Yes, I still get angry. I still get sad, depressed, whatever. It's not like my emotions just like turned off or whatever. But it's more of if I am happy, I genuinely feel happy. If I feel sad, I genuinely feel sad. Before I was on HRT, it was like everything felt like nothing or just anger. And that was it. Like, I remember last year, about a year ago, actually. About a year ago, when my grandma passed away, I had to step away from streaming for about 2 weeks. I had to go travel for the funeral. And I remember on the way there, like in my head, I was like, I should feel sad, but I only feel anger. And a lot of people will go, yeah, but that's natural, being angry about that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but it's not natural that every single bad emotion just ends up being anger. That is not normal. That is not like what you should do. You should have more than just anger and sometimes maybe happy or nothing. And that's how I felt. That's exactly how I felt before HRT. And so now I wake up, I find myself just smiling to myself more. You know that meme that is like, yo, who got you smiling like that? That is just me staring at my estrogen bottle, just like, this motherfucker right here. So yeah, it has 1,000%, a billion percent, whatever. Like, I'm not gonna like be as like say it was so serious that it quote unquote saved my life. I wouldn't say that I would have taken my life, but I will say that it has changed my life for beyond the better. So I'm making floaty eyes with that estrogen bottle. Like actually, that me just like staring at my estrogen bottle, just like, so what you're doing later? Yeah, you want me to rub you all over my skin? Oh my god. Okay. Has it affected your appetite at all? Yeah, kind of. I definitely am not as hungry as I used to be, and when I do eat, I feel like there is I feel like there was, I don't know, like before HRT, like if I had food in front of me, I would finish that food no matter what, even if I wasn't that hungry. Now it's like I'll eat like half of what I normally would eat, and not in a bad way. It was just like I'm just either I don't feel as hungry or I am not that hungry anymore like I used to be. And I don't necessarily know why that is, other than fluctuating appetite. I do still have days where I'm like ravenously hungry, and there's other days where I'm like, I don't want to eat anything. So yeah, it definitely has affected my appetite, but that is not necessarily a bad thing for me. How long did it, after starting HRT, did you notice changes, and what was said changes? I can actually answer this very particularly because I have an HRT diary in the Discord server. Hey, you should join the Discord server. And I want to say, like, the first week, like, I know that is very soon, but the first week, my entry was, I feel a sense of peace and overall calmness, and I'm not, that I have not felt ever. It's been a good thing being able to think clearly, and it just feels good. That was literally day 7 being on HRT. And that feeling just hasn't stopped. And it feels weird because I feel like it's going to stop, but it just doesn't. It's kind of like if something good is happening in your life and you feel like there is, like, oh, well, you're just waiting for that other shoe to drop. I am, like, in my head, I'm like, where's that other shoe? But that other shoe just isn't coming because it's just chemicals. So about a week in, I want to say, it's like when I felt like my mental truly changed and got so much better, and it's just gotten better over time. The one thing I will say is I do find myself having moments where I'm like, I will get like extraordinarily like angry or upset or sad or in my own head about something, and then I will be like, okay, everything's fine. See, you are like a little like up or down sometimes, but it's not as some people like explain it, where they're like, well, I'm always manic now. That is an over-exaggeration. How much are you noticing strength reduction? It's a thing I praise myself on, and I'm very scared. Okay. Yes, there is muscle atrophy. Is a very common side effect of HRT. Basically, when you have your body fueled by testosterone and you have or gone through a testosterone-fueled puberty, your muscles have a certain ceiling it can naturally get to, right? And if you are fueled by testosterone or gone through a testosterone fueled puberty, that ceiling is a little higher, not as much as you think. A little higher than, say, like a cis woman or somebody who has like been on HRT like from a very, very young age, right? Hi, Disney Gator. But if you think it's going to be like some crazy atrophy, it's not. As long as you take care of yourself and your muscles, it won't be as much atrophy as you think it is. Am I on Art Fight? I've never heard of this before. What is this? What is this? Oh, it's like the annual art game thing. Hell yeah! That's super cool. Opening jars has gotten harder though. That is something, because of the muscle atrophy, it will attack your hands first, not your biceps or triceps or anything like that. But it will attack your hand strength more because you use it all the time. And that's also where you will feel your skin getting softer a little faster. And again, it's like if you just have like one of those like grip strength thingies, you can just keep it up with that. Basically, as long as you just keep it up, you will be fine. Just be careful. Do not work out as hard when it comes to strength as you used to, because you will tear a muscle. And just like try to listen to your body. Hell yeah. Doing almost no workout, time to lose all the strength. Well, some people want that. because some people find that gender affirming and I do not. I think that's fucking great. I love that for you. What other question was it? Oh yeah, this one. Does estrogen have a taste? Yeah, it does actually. Estrogen to me tastes like ethanol and mint. That's how everything in my room always smells like. I have estrogen gel, so I rub it like on my skin, and I am constantly smelling like either I'm downing liquor every day or that I'm like chewing like mint gum constantly, because it just smells like ethanol and mint to me. And my spirulactone smells like milk and mint. So there's a lot of mint smell and taste. And I did once like have like estrogel on my hands, and like I went to like rub my mouth, and like I licked my lips, and I was like, it tastes like, it just kind of tastes like hand sanitizer a little bit. You can say I'm in mint condition. Hilarious and original. No. Okay. Whatever. Tag, hi! Okay. Thoughts on injections versus patches versus pills versus gel versus spray. There's more. Girl juice, hi. Hi, Tag. I hope you had a good stream yesterday. I was lurking. Here are my thoughts on it. If you can get injections 100%, like there's no, we can argue like gel, patches, and spray all fucking day, but injections is the most potent, it's the best way, it's the most direct way to get HRT into your system. There's no debate, there's no doubts, there's no opinion-based debating here. That is just by fact the fastest way to get HRT into your system. Now, that said, the reason why injections is the best way to get HRT into your system is because injections bypasses all of your natural stoppers like your liver and your kidneys. Pills is the second best, but isn't necessarily the best for everyone, especially, say, like myself. If your family do have a history of like blood clots, heart disease, cancer, heart attacks, strokes, anything of that nature, pills may not be for you. Pills, of course, will have to go through your kidneys and your liver and through your system, basically. And breaking down those pills every single day constantly can not only break down your system and your organs and deteriorate that inside, but also over time, your body do kind of just get used to it and won't necessarily take up as much of the estrogen as it should, which why some people have to get bigger doses of the pills later on. That is not super common, but it can happen. Then you have patches, gel, and spray. If you do not know, the patches and the gel is exactly the same thing. The only difference is how like it comes packaged. Basically, patches are little patches like plasters that you just put on your skin, like usually on your thighs, near your ass, something like that. Some people have it like on their shoulders or their bicep, but whatever. You put it somewhere on your skin, and like over the course of a day or two, your body's like absorbing the estrogen very slowly, just like very slowly. Through your skin. And if you wonder how that works, it's because we human beings are gross as hell. Basically, you know that whole thing of like every 2 weeks or every 4 weeks or whatever, there's like a new you because you shed all your old skin and stuff. The opposite can also work. So the way you shed a lot of your waste, your bodily waste, is through your skin. And you can also absorb something through your skin exactly the same way. And that's how gel patches work. Gel and patches work. I'm at 8 milligrams daily for the pills, though my estrogen levels have been lower this year. I don't really know why. It might just be because you are getting, like, you're building up a tolerance to the pills. Some people, what they do will still take pills, but they will use either patches or a little bit of gel to like keep their numbers up, which is also very viable. Now, then you have gel and spray. Gel functions exactly the same way as the patches, but the only difference is it comes in this bottle and you have to like, shoot it out. You have to pump it out. You have to just you just really have to squeeze that bottle super hard. You just got to squeeze that bottle so tight. And you usually rub it like on your arms, your thighs, stuff like that, like on your legs. And one pump is 0.75 mg per ml, which is kind of nothing, but it depends on you and whatever your doctor says. I use 4 pumps a day on gel, and it's the same as the patches. The only difference is that you can, with the patches, I think you can, like with patches, you can put them on and they like kind of sit for multiple days. But with gel, you have to put it on like every single day. And once you have put your gel on, you have to let it dry for like 5-10 minutes, depending on how much gel you put on, maybe even longer, maybe like 15-20 minutes. And then your body spends about 3 to 5 hours, give or take, like just taking all that estrogen into your body basically throughout your day. The bad thing about this is, say, like 3 hours into your day or whatever, you really need to shower, then you have to apply the gel again, and then you can technically like put too much and like your numbers can be skewed, whatever. Me and my girlfriend used gel for half a year, and my femme cat went insane on horny. We have a boy and girl cat. Yeah, that's something. Because when you put the gel on your hands, if you don't wash your hands really well and you touch like your animals, friends, whatever, you can dose them over time, very small, but like it will cause an effect on people. So if you use gel like me, wash your hands very, very well after. If you think you wash them enough, you haven't washed them enough. And the last one is spray. Spray functions a little differently, and some people say if you spray like under your tongue, it's better. Some people say spray in the back of your throat, not like down, but like up in your throat, that's better. Whatever. Spray is the worst one out of all the ways you can get estrogen into your system. Now, to clarify, when I say the worst one, that doesn't mean it's not going to work. It just means that out of every option, that is the last option I personally would pick, because it isn't necessarily the best one for your body, because it's a spray. So when you use a spray, even though it will say like 0.5 milligrams or whatever per ml or whatever, over time as you use the spray, that will slightly be skewed. And because it's a spray, you have to do it like under your tongue or like in the back of your throat, which again is uncomfortable and it's not the best way to get something into your system. I personally, if you cannot get injections or can't, or for phobia reasons can't get injections, get pills. If you can't get pills, get gel. I wouldn't necessarily recommend the patches, not because I think they're bad per se, but they tend to leave big like glue marks and stuff on your skin, and that is not super nice for a lot of people. I know a lot of trans girls who have had those like marks on their skin for like months and cannot get them off. So you have to just wait for that, like the glue to like rub off naturally, which is really stupid and really annoying. But if you have a family history that is like clean and fine of like blood clots and stuff, and you can't get injections, get pills if you can. What other changes? What other? I think that is all of them. We have this one. This one is a little interesting. Does it feel like anything specific, or is it just like, whoa, booba now? Yes and no. It's more like there's a lack of something. This is the best way I describe it. And if there's other trans people in chat, please give me your descriptions of this. When I started HRT, it wasn't like day one, I'm like, oh my God, I already feel it. It's not like alcohol. It's not like it hits you in a couple of hours. To me, is I have less anxiety. I have less depression, less big sad, less sad even. But to me, it's the lack of... It can be a lot of things, and I'm not going to like fully psychoanalyze myself in this fucking stream, but whatever. To me, it's the lack of feeling like I have to like be a man, and that can be partially just a mental thing. And a lot of it is also just when you are on HRT, specifically estrogen, a lot of what I experience as anger and just like always feeling either nothing or anger kind of just disappeared, and it's now more of a neutral feeling, or I just genuinely feel happy. I find myself just feeling genuinely okay and happy 24/7. And that is really fucking cool. And I love that. I still kind of feel a lack of chest due to not having much growth past the 6-month mark. That is fair. Took months to grow booba and they are past B cups. At best B cups, sorry. Listen, as long as there's some booba growth, then it's fine. Also, booba growth keeps going for like 5 years. So you're fine. So yeah, that is, for me, the changes that has been the best. And it happened, like I said, about like a week or two in. And remember, when it comes to HRT, when it comes to estrogen specifically, when it comes to estrogen, it's the slowest acting hormone out of all of them, like versus testosterone and estrogen. Estrogen is the slowest. So remember that estrogen can be like some people, when they're on estrogen, they feel nothing, no changes at all for like 3 months. And some people feel a lot. It is very dependent on you as a person and like what you experience, like, and how you experience medication and hormones and stuff in general. If you're a very hormonal person, then like myself, then you can feel it very quickly. If you are more like a neutral person, it may take you some time, and that is okay. That is fine. So yeah. And for me personally, I'm like a C cup, I think now, maybe a little bigger, and I'm like 3 months in. And like I said, a lot of it is genetics. A lot of it is look at your mom, look at your aunts, look at your grandma, see what kind of chest growth they had. And the bigger they are, the closer you will be, probably. Now, there are people who have breast growth, like insane breast growth, even though a lot of their family members maybe don't. So keep that in mind. I used to be very into SH before HRT because I couldn't cry and was angry, empty, and would destabilize and boil myself constantly after starting HRT. I cried through the whole summer, but now I'm feeling well. Good. Hell yeah. See, that's why I think HRT is so important, because like, yes, a lot of people are like super focused on like the body, like how the body physically changes, but it's the mental that is the most important. It's the mental factor. Like, we can yap about waist training, booba growth, skin softness, fucking whatever, all fucking day. But at the end of the day, it's the mental side of everything. Like, you can sound however, you can look however, but it's how you physically feel inside of yourself that is the most important part about HRT, in my opinion. A lot of people sleep on that. A lot of people are like, well, I want bigger titties. I want, like fatter hips. I want a fatter ass. I want whatever. All of that shit, all of the body parts that, like body parts, a lot of the body stuff that a lot of people do focus on, you can probably achieve even without HRT through just working out and a good diet that is focused on whatever you want to focus on, besides maybe booba. But the mental side of everything is the most important part. The mental side of everything is so fucking more important than the physical appearance of everything. It is crazy. Like, it is so crazy how much better I feel on HRT versus not being on HRT. Like, being on HRT has been the best fucking thing I've ever done for myself. And the thing with HRT that people do not talk a lot about because they don't want to, or a lot of people are afraid to talk about it. If you are on HRT and you think, well, what if I regret it? What if I want to detransition? Which is completely fine, because gender and gender expression is all a journey. It's not like you got to one place and that is your final destination forever. That can be your final destination for now, for a while. And detransitioning, if that's what you want and that's what you think is right for you, is completely fucking valid. But it's also important to remember that if you start HRT, that besides the booba thing, everything else can technically be reversible besides maybe sperm count, and that is it. And it's completely fine. Like, just research yourself and be informed. Yeah, I haven't started medically transitioning yet, but I have been trying to lose weight, and I've been Hans, are you okay? What is happening here? Haven't started medically transitioning yet, but I have been trying to lose weight and have been growing my hair out for 1.5 years now, and just had a trim and colored pink, yellow, and blue. Doing that feels surprisingly affirming to me. Still excited to start HRT hopefully soon. Actually, I did exact same thing, Angel. Before I medically started transitioning, I grew my hair out, dyed my hair. I quite literally did everything I could to make myself feel more feminine before I started HRT. The reason for it, and this can be very smart for a lot of people, is a lot of people might have, say, like myself, family members that have a higher exposure to, blood clots, cancer, whatever. So medically transitioning isn't always the safest alternative for everyone. And not everyone is willing to take that risk, which is completely fine and valid. And you shouldn't be ashamed to say that and be okay with that. So what I always recommend people is to just start trying to feminize yourself a little bit in ways that is completely safe and fine for you. Like, whatever you think is feminine, just start doing it. If you think wearing a skirt is super feminine, put on a skirt. See how you feel. Maybe you feel like nothing. Maybe you don't like it. Try, if you have a full beard and you're just really masculine, try shaving it off and do your makeup. Maybe put on some foundation and just see how you feel. Maybe you love how you look. And maybe that is enough. That is completely okay. What is super important to me about, gender expression and being trans is you do not have to have a destination. Your gender journey isn't always, I want to get to this point and that is it forever. A lot of people will always be exploring their gender. I know a lot of trans women who have been, a trans woman and been living as a woman for multiple years, 8, 9, 20 years, right? Who have later in life became more gender fluid, started experimenting more with their masculinity again. And that's completely fine, because remember, it's a gender journey, it's gender expression, not get to this one point, that's where you're stuck forever. How dare you? And that is very important for a lot of people to keep in mind all the time, that you can express yourself however you want to. There is no set rule. There is no get to this destination and you're stuck there forever. You can do whatever you want. And that's what's super fucking important to me. Because I feel like a lot of people, when they realize they are trans, they feel like they have to save your trans mask. You have to look a certain way, you have to sound a certain way, you have to act a certain way. And once you achieve that, you're just there forever. No. You can get to a point where you're okay, I feel good now. I want to maybe be more feminine again. Maybe I want to fucking completely non-binary everything. Fuck gender. You know what I mean? There's literally a term called gender fuck if you're not aware of it. And a lot of people use that and express themselves in cool, sick-ass ways. And that's a huge part about, your gender journey. And keep that in mind all the time, that there's no final destination, and the only person who can be right about your gender and you yourself is you and nobody else. Doesn't matter what I say, doesn't matter what anyone on the internet say, doesn't matter what the government least of all says. What matters is how you feel, what you want to do, and how you want to experiment. And that is it. Sorry. Talking about shit like this always gets me fucking emotional. Ugh. Because it's important to me. It is very important. And even though I personally am trans femme and I want to be perceived as a woman, I want to be perceived feminine, that doesn't mean that, that is how I'm going to be forever. Always leave that door open for yourself. Don't lock anything unless you want to. And even then, maybe it's just like, little, keep the key, you know what I mean? Hey babe, wanna gender fuck? Hey babe, wanna cover ourselves in... Hey baby, you wanna cover ourselves in estrogel and fuck around and see what happens? You wanna dose each other with extra HRT? I mean, you could! But yeah, I hopefully answered all the questions I got so far. Let me double check that I didn't miss anything. Oh, Jesus. All right. Finding replies again on Blue Sky is really hard sometimes. On Blue Sky, what is the difference between what's the difference in crying before HRT versus crying on HRT? Before HRT, I didn't cry at all. I did have moments where I cried more, and I like felt like I wanted to cry, and I felt like I needed to cry. But I literally, oh my God, I literally had this moment I remember before HRT where I was so sad by how I felt that I couldn't cry, and that upset me so much that I felt like I wanted to cry again, but it like never came out of me. And I remember it was like a single tear from my eye just like going down, and I was like, wow, really? Like, this is not normal. This can't be normal. No fucking way this is life, And I remember having that feeling, versus now on HRT, it's more of a it's not like I cry, like full on bawling my eyes out, like hardcore crying. It is more of like a sniffly, like kind of crying. It's not like a full on breakdown, like can't get yourself back together crying. It's more like it's like leaving the tap on very slightly. What is the biggest adjustment you had to make / get used to in terms of daily life since starting HRT? Not punch the shit out of my fucking titties. And some of the other questions we have already answered earlier. I have that now, and I hope I will be able to cry again once I'm on HRT. I believe you will, 100%. It's like the analogy I just said. it's like, you know when you like leave the tap on and like this the in like the bathroom and like it's like slightly on, just like it's like dripping a little bit. That's how it feels like, but for like emotional stuff. Like I will see like a dog or like my friend will DM me and like right away I'm like, you were thinking about me? Like I like but it's not like a, oh my god, it's not like a full on like breakdown. It's not like you're like, you're not like Dragon Ball powering up here. It's just like, it's more like a, oh, that's so nice. And maybe like you're crying a little bit. And then like when you are or feel the need to properly cry again, it does come a lot easier, which is interesting. Also, give me a very quick second. I need to open this fucking door. What? What? Something wrong? What are you looking at, bitch? What do you want? Ha! Ha! Hey, Chad. Back. I understand how it feels not being able to cry. Even at my grandma's funeral, it was difficult to cry, and I blamed the way I was raised by society as a mask, being told to toughen myself up, and that real men don't cry. I agree. That is actually something I was told all the fucking time myself. Why? I hit the wrong button!
Well, look what we have here. I hope you're having a good day. Have you had water? 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 Hey. Have you had water? Have you had water? Piece of shit.
Can't believe he doesn't even fucking chat back to me anymore. Wow. Wow. What did I fucking pay you for even? Piece of shit.
No water, only booze.
Good job. I'm proud of you. Actually, speaking of, I'm gonna have more water. I do have water today. Let's go. But yeah, those are all the questions I got so far. My plan is to collect 100 questions for a YouTube video. And voice training check. Glass here. Hi. Hi everyone. I hope y'all are having a good day. Welcome to the stream. Remember to do your voice training. And remember, you're like so pretty. Remember to do your fucking voice training. Do your voice training. Focus on the R1 voice training shit, whatever. Okay, chat. I wanted to play a little bit of video game. Do we want to play video game today? Ugh. See, the problem when I do just chatting streams is like, I don't want to fucking play a video game after. I'm like, I just want to yap forever. Ah, you know what I fucking need? I need like an editor who can like somehow in real time record a part of the stream that could become like a YouTube video or something like that. If that makes any sense. Okay, Sketch. Let's actually see. Did this go up properly? Yeah, let's go. It did. Oh, Lord. Okay. Should I play ULTRAKILL? I haven't played ULTRAKILL in so fucking long. I haven't opened ULTRAKILL since last year. Oh, Lord. You know what? Fuck it with ball. Fuck it with ball! Alright. Alright, we're just gonna start from 0. I do not remember anything about this fucking game. So... No judgment, please. I think the command is set game. Play. Is this even the right fucking thing? Okay. Oh my god. We're turning down the volume because it's fucking loud as hell. And here's some subtitles. Ooh. Okay, I don't remember any... Okay, that's how you slide. Is this... Woo! This is not the first level. What? This isn't the first level. Hold up. I wanted to start over. I want to start from the start. From in the beginning even. Is this... What the what is happening? Why am I fucking massive? There you go, thank you. Is this the first level? I don't remember that being the first level in any way, shape, or form. Oh! What is that sensitivity? Jesus fucking Christ. 39? That's a little better. Yeah, this is the tutorial. Actually, this is probably smart to do because I do not remember how to play the game. Thank you. My skull now. Kinda remember how to play it-ish. Isn't there like a secondary... Oh, right, we can wall jump. Okay, I kinda remember how to play. Ain't going crazy still. Woo! There's the shotgun. I was missing my shotgun. Holy shit, this is so loud. Okay. Woo! Overkill maybe? This... I'm gonna die in the tutorial. Let's go. Hell yeah. Can I? Wait. Yeah, I remember that. Okay. Okay, I'm remembering. I'm starting to see the code. Okay, I'm starting to remember more. I wonder if I can... Shaka, my beloved! I love you! Oh, we can stomp. Sweet. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Sweet. Ow. Okay, which way to the blue skull area? I feel like I need to tinker with my... Woo! With my aim a little bit more. Thank you. God, I forgot how good the fucking soundtrack to this game is. Alright. I feel like I'm in the fucking... Ah, right. Okay, I remember that. No, my nails got stuck! No! Can I punch you to death? Well, that's not what I meant, but okay. I can't remember how to play. Let's go. Hey. Hi. It's just like... I'm ultra killing it. I'm killing it. I'm ultra killing it. I'm killing it. I'm killing it. I'm killing it right now. I'm ultra killing it. Oh my god, I'm killing it. Right. I can one-tap them. Oh, interesting. I can one-tap you, okay. See, I'm relearning here. Okay, one-tap those with headshots. Instead of like... Holy sh... Why did he like jump down? Oh Lord. Can I? Ah, okay, it's only 3. Okay, I'm relearning so much of this game. It's kind of fun. It's like nice relearning the game. I am pumped, Tony. What a name. weapon variations. All right. Right, there's different variations. I forgot. Holy shit, I've gotten lots. It's not overkill, it's ultrakill. I see secrets. I can't aim. Secret? So, you wanna, okay, you wanna talk about this later or? Nope. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Oh. No! I mean, I did on purpose. Yep. Hello? The hell? That is such a... I love when games do that. Was that everything? Okay. God, it feels so weird being back in this game, but I kind of love it. Secret? 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 Oh. I guess I've gotten that before. Good job, pass me. I did it. The fucking... Woo! How much fucking health do you have? Okay. In case you want to do the first level, it is in pack called Prelude/Prologue, okay? Ugh. There they are. Thank you. Full intro? Sure, fuck it. Whatever. Boot up sequence. Latest version 21.12.08.06. Calibration. Recently updated. Perform recalibration. Audio. Error. Video. Error.
Here is a general reminder to everyone in the EU. If you haven't already, then you should go sign the petition to stop
Yup,
AAA
we were talking
companies
about
from
this
killing
yesterday.
games through EU legislation, since we now get a chance to tell those corporate asshats to fuck off in the best way possible.
Yep. Any person who's in the EU, please go sign the petition. They're very fucking close to 1 million. I definitely didn't sign it with a different country at all. It's not like you can just straight up just pick whatever and just do it. Mankind is dead. Blood is fuel. We can't dash. Oh, it feels so cool being back. Hell yeah. I just get all the weapons immediately, okay. What's important to remember about the stop killing games thing? It's not just a petition, by the way. It's way more than just a petition. And if it hits its goal of 1 million signatures, it will go into court. They have to go put it into court. Hello. Put it into court and like. Yep. And look into it more and potentially have it as law. So please go check out the petition if you haven't. I almost fucking died. Uh-oh. Ah! I keep forgetting I can dash for some reason. Hell yeah. Average hand girl activity is playing ULTRAKILL shaking my head. Shut the fuck up!
Problem with that petition is that the dude which the Chanel pirate software has been talking about the whole thing negatively because he misunderstood what the movement is about and refuses to admit that he was wrong, so he is just dragging it on.
That petition should have been signed, or I mean finished, months ago. But exactly what Kobe's saying, pirate software have been actively trying to harm that movement, even though it's literally all about like stop, like, okay. Again, I mentioned this yesterday. This is not about drama. This is about your money and games and preserving of video games. Okay. Think of your old favorite game of all time. Okay. Say your favorite game of all time was Halo 1, right? Imagine they re-release Halo 1 for $80. You can play online or offline, right? And you can play, and you can fucking play the game however you want, whatever. And then fucking 2 years later, they shut down the service. You cannot play the game at all anymore. Not the single player, not the online player, right? They technically, Blizzard, Epic, even technically Steam, all of these big fucking corporations can and have in their terms of service the right to do this. When you and if you buy a video game right now, right, and it's a full online only access game, say like World of Warcraft, The Crew, whatever, right, and you buy that game in 3 years and they shut down that game and you've spent $80 on that game, you have nothing to say about it. What the petition and what Stop Killing Games is all about is that all they're asking is for companies to have a end of life plan for their games that they release. That is it. They're not asking that every online game has to be a single player or have a single player mode. They're not asking to like stop killing MMOs and never have an online like only multiplayer game again. What they are saying is when you pay $80 or $100 for a video game that requires an online access to function and even properly actually work, all they are asking is that they have a plan for at the end of its lifespan that you are aware of. Whether that is to shut down the servers, never touch it again, or have some kind of single player or like local servers or whatever. All they're asking is for them to be open and honest about what their plan is and have an actual plan for what happens at the end of the lifespan of that video game. That is it. For some ungodly reason that is beyond me, Pirate Software went and watched this video that breaks down Stop Killing Games, which you can go watch on YouTube for free right now, and I highly encourage you that you do so, even if you have to leave the stream and come back later or whatever. Pirate Software, on his stream, spent basically 2 hours tearing down this video, calling it shit, calling it stupid. He multiple times said that, oh, they're going to do this, when on screen in bold red text, it was like, this is not our plan, actually. So, please go sign a petition if you are in the EU and or if you just want to and if you can and have the availability to. And if you can't or are not in the EU, please spread the words around. And also, this is slightly more on the drama side, but Pirate Software, as a software engineer and a game designer and a game coder and all this shit that he prides himself of being, right? For some ungodly reason, he just like masked off completely. We're just genuinely an asshole to this guy, to this person who's made this entire movement. And then he, exactly what Lynn says, and then he accused Ross, the guy's community, to be hateful towards him when he's literally spent 2 hours doing nothing but critiquing and taking down, like trying to bring down this video that is only good. You could not, if you tried to, make a less defensive, less offensive thing ever. Who the fuck wants to spend $100 in a video game or more for 2 years later down the line, EA to shut them down and you can't play your game anymore? That is the weirdest shit I've ever heard in my life. And for a fucking game designer to sit there and not only use his platform for evil and straight up hatred, because, oh yeah, we don't have enough of that shit going around already. It's like the least offensive, least malicious thing ever. And the guy, Ross, again, the guy who made this entire movement, he literally spent 10 months, because Pirate Software's like giant critique of this movement and all that stuff came out 10 months ago. He spent 10 months trying, just ignoring what Pirate Software was saying and just like completely go by the faith of people, but it just didn't work because Pirate Software went out of his way to talk shit about it and actively try to make people not sign it. Which is, again, insane a fucking thing to do. Like, okay, to put this into perspective for the people who like have no idea what the fuck this is or like isn't invested or whatever, which is completely fine because this is very much, oh yes, a good day for unemployed people, right? Imagine this. If I had, like, I thought I could cure cancer right now, but I needed 100,000 petitions signed so I can get a bunch of money to be able to give you all access to this, like worldwide access to the cure of cancer, right? Imagine if I did that and then somebody went on their stream. Like, imagine if like Pirate Software or in XQC or
also,
Kaizenat or whatever.
Software has also mentioned multiple times that he has worked at Blizzard, so him having the most corpo opinion isn't surprising.
Fair. Imagine if I did that and then somebody went on their stream, like XQC or something, and then said I was a piece of shit for wanting to cure cancer. Imagine that. Also, Aki, thank you so much for the tier 1. Thank you, hon. Like, it is the wildest shit. And on top of it, just what Prey said right now, Pirate Software, multiple times and very famously, Critical worked at Blizzard, right? And he said that he left Blizzard because of the corporation and all the changes that the corpo shit went through. Right? Okay. Cool. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Why in the fuck are you having the most crazy fucking crash out of a guy who wants to save you money, who wants to save your favorite old video game? It is the craziest opinion to have. Can I not go in here? I can. Wild as fuck. Question. Answer. Holy water plus titty milk gamer subs. It still won't save you. I'm still going to be so hot that your eyes will always want to cry. Yes or no? You know what? For science. Yeah. Fuck it. See what happens. Either you'll see God or you'll see a doctor. Asking for some rest about. Well, I got the milkers, but I don't produce the milk, so that's the problem here. If I touch holy water, I'll burn. So, can't do that either. Oop. That was overkill as fuck. I had the gamer subs and I had the holy water already. We need the titty milk! Yeah, that is everything happening with the whole Pirate Software shit and the Stop Killing Games thing. Have I tried producing milk? No. So yeah. Insane shit. I feel like, honestly, and this edges on the verge of a little drama farming, but like, honestly, I feel like Pirate Software has spent so much of this year being critiqued, and I feel like he's gotten to that point where he feels like everyone's against him no matter what he does. So he just like, he was genuinely just wrong about something, and I now feel like he can't go back because he's just like, well, I got critiqued so much, so fuck everyone else. Times. What? Missed. Oh. Oops. Well, people did have a great reaction to playing WoW back then when Killing Games stuff now. Yeah. No, listen. I 100% understand. Wow, really? I actually 100% understand where he's coming from a little bit. Because, like, imagine feeling like a whole year you have had nothing but people arguing with you over the most annoying shit ever, which is fucking WoW drama. Like, out of all the drama in the world, you can be hard pressed about WoW, really? Like World of fucking Warcraft, that is the hill you're gonna fucking die on, right? And now you have an opinion about something, and then people are gonna argue with you about your opinion on that again right after mega drama and whatever. And he also had some stuff going down with Dr. K as well, because Dr. K was basically like, I think you're a narcissist or have narcissistic tendencies, but you don't see it yourself because you are so defensive about it, which is completely fine. Like, he's a psychiatrist. That's some crazy shit they hear. And a lot of people were like, yeah, wow, see, we were right. You're insane. You're a narcissistic piece of shit. And it's like, imagine having so many people up your ass about your personality, about where you work, how you work as a person, like all this shit, right? So I understand from like a human point of view, like person to person, I am to a person, I too have feelings. But I do not understand how what seems to be like a genuinely intelligent person can look at something like Stop Killing Games and be this fucking stupid. It honestly baffles my mind. It gives a little bit like people being like homophobic or transphobic or whatever, not because they're necessarily even like transphobic or homophobic, but because they just like listen to what other people are saying. It's giving a little of that, I'm not gonna lie. Not saying that he is. I'm just saying like that's the same mentality they have. Is there a secret down there? Woo! Welcome back, Kniads. This is where we started. What? Can I even go back up? I can't even go back up! What? What a true gamer. I'm finished with my Pokemon. See, I thought I was going through the game too fast. I just like go through the level again. Just like show it off, you know? That is so incredibly funny. But how this game looks. Same! It's like that PlayStation 1-ish, like looking graphics. Boss battle! Come back. What? Woo! Get fucked. Ugh, that was terrible, but whatever. Sketch, you're such a good girl. Thank you so much for being here, sweetie. I think the game release artist one of the dolls voice looks so cool. Yes! Wait, are they? I did not know. That also doesn't surprise me in any way, shape, or form. I feel like every trans girl loves ULTRAKILL. Not to stereotype, but like a little bit. Like, tiny stereotype, okay? I feel like the stereotype is fine. How was your stream? Welcome in, Raiders! ULTRAKILL in Bloodborne. See the trans girl experience right there. How was your stream, Raiders? Hi, welcome in. My name is Szycrotic. I'm a trans content creator here on Twitch and everywhere else. I make VTuber and trans related content. We were just yapping about Stop Killing Games, which is a movement that you should check out if you haven't already yourself. And just kind of chatting about it. I was trying to inform as much as I can people and about what is going on with that. And now we're just chilling, playing some ULTRAKILL at the end of the stream, chilling, vibing. How was your stream? Did you have a good stream, Pray? And of course, if you have to raid and run, take care of yourself, shower, whatever, go do so. I must go fast! Mother! Blocked that before. I see you. Nice. We're looking this work time. Hell yeah, how good work. Imagine if I just like died. Is there? I was just like, is there something over there? It felt like there was. But I was fucking wrong. Thank you for chatting up, hey. Okay, Cub. How good doggo? Say hi to doggo for me. Well, that hurt. Can I have? Yes, yes. Very important. Yes. Abomination. Hope. Ye hope. Something, something. Fuck! No! Come on. Barely. No! You piece of shit! Oh shit, it still hurts me. My nail got stuck in my fucking shift key. You bitch! Stop ground slamming! No! I don't think he likes me. Fuck you. First try, didn't even die. Did I unequip? I think I actually did accidentally. Ah, fuck it. What is the key for switching the arms again? Can that arm parry? I feel like it should be able to. Oh, this is the only one that can parry. Why are all these unequipped? The fuck was I doing? Whatever. And now we are here. In the oasis. Please switch up, thank you. Well, I unequipped this, it doesn't matter. Come here. You want this arm? I mean, you want this skull? If you unequip all the arms and you try to punch the game, we'll call you a dumbass. What? I never tried this before. Has to be a secret area. Yeah, really? Fuck you. Thank you. Excuse me. I didn't mean to ignore you. You will die. Don't worry. There you go. What is that? It's like a saw or something? Thank you. Thank you. This is not a pedestal. Oh my god, I can't fucking speak. What the fuck is happening to me? The ULTRAKILL. It's taking over. Okay, so it's not here. I don't want to say it's here either. Found it. Nice! Damn! Okay. You... Y'all, look at this. Hell yeah. Hi, Big Sam. Welcome. And welcome to Vibe the Fuck Out with ULTRAKILL. How are you doing? Are you having a good day? I'm gonna try to unequip the arms. Hey, quadruple S's. Can't punch if you have no arms, equipped, dumbass. Okay. Oh, that's what that does. Interesting. I have everything equipped this time. Cool. Wait. It's like you always have a shotgun on. I love how, like, peaceful it is. Just like, yeah, murder is this peaceful. Fuck. Nothing like a good old murder. Fuck off. I believe you can kill me, don't worry. I still... Good to know. I love just the handgun, honestly. I don't want to say it's my favorite weapon, but kind of is a little bit. Hey! You're using fire, that's unparable. I can't parry fire. Just ignore the giant arsenal of weapons I have. That is definitely fair. No fucking spawns? What? Need an extinguisher arm? Actually, yes. Help! Thank you. You may not think so, but this is peak gameplay right here. you. How about that? Fuck your dumbass fire. Oh, triple S again. Jesus. Split colors. Only price what's called open. If you do not seek hardship, stay indoors. Interesting. Of fucking course, I chose the one door with the fucking fire. You know what? Interesting to know. It doesn't kill you. God, this game is so fucking sick! I thought that was like a lamp in the corner there. It was like, what the fuck is shooting me? Oh! Big boy. Sorry, didn't see it. Fucking fires! Woo! No! Yeah, I'm going the wrong way, what the fuck? Can I get an extinguisher arm? That would be pretty fucking sick, actually. I can't aim, thank you. Oh, Lord. Turns out V2 was an emergency rescue model. Huh. The way it rescued my fucking life! God, this game is so good. I fucking hate this boss. I don't know why. You fucking asshole. Oh wow! huge. Oh, that was actually really good. That was a good run. Spreading misinformation today, I am. Oh. Okay. Husk, you're such a good girl. Thank you so much for being here, sweetie. Refill. Peace has been restored to the world. Claire de Lune. Wait, good girl, sorry. I'm so used to people redeeming good girl. Yes, you're such a good boy. I apologize for my mistake. I am sorry. I had to know. Sorry. My mind is adrift with eternal torment, lurid vistas painted, insidious tones, hollow walls that scream to the touch, a mocking song. Plays at all hours, even the sound of birds are fake, all reminders of my enduring damnation. Shut the fuck up, motorcycle. Gabriel, my dearest friend, in endless penance, I awaited your embrace into heaven. I have been so faithful, accepting of my fate, but to what end? What punishment is this? That I am to bear the keys to my own doom, with no hope of salvation. These skulls sneer their devilish grins, voice chattering, tempting me to take the plunge deeper into hell. I won't do it.
Suck.
I've hidden them away amongst their furnishings, books in the very foundation of this accursed place. Forgive me, Gabriel. I will await your... Damn.
Emotional damage.
Damn. Here we are. Yup. Ah! What the f- Thank you, Husk. I apologize again. Can I? Wait, can I parry every shot? 3-2 does? Is that a thing I can do? Some stuff. It's not that bad, honestly. That's not that bad. Not good, but not bad either. 41. Okay. I kind of want to redo V2. Just because I think I could do better. But I'm playing for fun today. I talked, can't speak anymore. I talked about this in the Discord server about like maybe potentially making a like 100% Twitch channel. So like something I do quite a lot, well, for fun for myself is I will sit in 100% games just because I want to. Can I please jump? And I have been thinking about making like a Twitch channel purely for it. Listen, why can't the enemy just 69 in peace, huh? Let the enemy 69! Neon City. You little fucking shit. Still hate to flame people. I can't aim either. Swear to God, I lose half my fucking health to the fucking flame people. Did you just dodge my fucking shotgun? Fucking Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh my god, what Sukuna waistline plays. Neon City. Nothing is more neon than us on fire. In Night City, what truly makes you a criminal? If I need your body, I'm a fucking... 2077. What truly makes someone a criminal? You wouldn't download a car. It is still so funny to me that the you wouldn't download a car ad was literally made with a stolen fucking font. Now that is humanity at its best. Contradicting itself, doing an ad about not stealing. By stealing. Truly beautiful, honestly. That is, you know, something truly beautiful in humanity. The fact that I just like looked around and just jumped back is insane. Sums it up in it. Alright, chat. Okay, I'm gonna fucking end it here. My goal, honestly, was just to beat V2 again. So, come here. Come to me, my small. Okay. Everyone! Listen, come back. Come here. Stop lurking. Wake up. Grab a bit of makeup. Okay. I'm gonna end stream. We're gonna end it here. It's been the 3-hour mark. Who is live? Who is doing what now? Sure. We can read the Schmern Gorschmound. Alright, chat. Hi, Ollie! Why do you have gauge as why is that the fucking first thing? Okay. Everyone, we are finishing the Midnight Walk on Friday. Or at least gonna try to. I don't know how long that game is. Actually, I'm gonna Google that right now. How long is the Midnight Walk? It's about 6 hours. Oh, 4.5 hours. Okay. So we are finishing the Midnight Walk next stream, which is on Friday. The best way to know when I am live is to, say it with me now, join that Discord. Yippee! So yeah, everyone, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for yip-yapping with me. Thank you so much for all your questions and everything. We will definitely do more of these where I just like answer regular ass questions about HRT and stuff. It seems like y'all really enjoyed it. And remember, I know right now, especially for a lot of trans people out there, it is a very scary time, which is very fair and normal. It's okay to be scared. But no matter what, at least you can come here, you can hang out, and take a break from the real life sometimes. I hope you enjoy yourself. Let's go say hi to Marin, and I'll talk to you all on Friday.